Alright, so I'm making my lunch, and this is pretty cool because I don't get these all the time. But this is duck and fennel sausages. I'm going to cook these up. I'm going to put them on a pretzel roll with some mustard and kraut, and it's going to be delicious. Alright, so I got my pan warmed up. Put in a couple of these duck sausages. Now these are fully cooked, but I'm going to heat them all the way through. Maybe 10-15 minutes. I got it on a medium high heat. And these are going to brown up just a little bit. And then I'm going to heat up some kraut. And we're going to put this on a delicious pretzel roll. Which, if you haven't had those before, it seems to be like the latest thing. You can get them at Aldi's. You can get them at Stop and Shop, ShopRite, Whole Foods. I just want to say something about, duck sausages. You can get these at Whole Foods. I only do a Whole Foods order like once a month. And basically for things like this that I can't get anyplace else. I like duck sausages. Some people don't like duck, but, again, my travels, my time in the Navy back in the 80s, I would try anything at least once. So I've eaten a lot of different foods. There's some things I would never eat. But generally speaking, I'm a bit adventurous. I will try different foods from different cultures. Alright, so these have been cooking for a little bit. I don't know if on the audio you can hear it sizzling. But these smell delicious. Like I said, it's duck and fennel sausages. I might have mentioned, like in previous videos, I used to have a hot dog stand. And I never served anything like this because, you got to be honest, like, not everybody wants this. But I used to do bratwurst, and I used to simmer them in Heineken, same way I would do with the hot pastrami sandwiches. But the smell of this is fantastic. And again, I don't eat this every day. I get these sausages when I can get them. I make my order with Whole Foods like about once a month. And these aren't always available. So when I see them, I get them. And they are totally awesome. I think everybody should give it a try. They're a little bit pricey, but not crazy, ridiculous pricey like some things at Whole Foods. But I, like to try different things. I cook different things. There's some things in my personal cookbook that are just staples, that are just normal things that anybody can cook. The mac and cheese, making a beef stew, chicken noodle soup. That's all really normal, common things. Turn these over. Because we just want to brown these up a bit, but we want them cooked all the way through. And it will render off a little bit of fat because duck tends to be a little more fatty. It's a dark meat. I haven't bought it in a while, but I used to get two half ducks, partially deboned at Costco. Then a couple of years ago, the prices went through the roof. And, I stopped doing that because, again, that was something I enjoyed. I enjoyed having duck, with a sweet potato, you know, on the side. But it is what it is. So we're going to let this cook a little bit more. I want to brown the sausages a little more, and then we're going to warm up some kraut. Alright, so the sausage has been cooking about 15 minutes. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. I'll slide these over a little bit. And right in that section where there's some fat, I'm going to put the sauerkraut. Not too much, but just enough to make a couple of nice sausage sandwiches. I just want to say something about kraut. This is kraut that I got at Aldi's, German style sauerkraut. But down here, that little thing right there, it says product of Poland. So either way, it's good stuff. The kraut I like, one of my favorite krauts is a kosher kraut called Batamt. And they make a new kraut, which is really crunchy. And when I can get it, the Polish kraut that I like, which is made with carrots and cabbage. That stuff's ridiculous. It's outstanding. And I may use that someday in a future recipe when I make kielbasa and sauerkraut recipe. Alright, so I just wanted to show what one of these pretzel rolls looks like. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slice this. I'm going to set it on top of the sauerkraut and these sausages. And then what I'm going to do, turn up the heat a little bit again. And just for a few minutes, just steam the bun just a little bit. There'll be some moisture coming off where that kraut is. And it makes the bun a little more pliable, keeps everything together while you're trying to eat it without falling apart. Alright, so I let the bun steam for a few minutes. You can see it's still coming off. I'm going to give a little squirt of yellow mustard, right, whatever your choice is. Now these buns are labeled as sausage buns. Let's turn this off, no more heat. It's not necessarily, you know, to steam the buns, but like I said, when you got a sausage like this, it does help keep everything together. And we're going to give it a squirt of mustard. And there you go. My 2 sausage sandwiches, duck and fennel sausage, kraut mustard on a pretzel roll. Thanks for watching.